Imagine being trapped with no way out until you see a tiny beam of light. That's what hope feels like, and it can change everything. If you have felt hopeless, you are not alone. I have seen many people struggle and not feel any hope at all. And in this video, I'm going to share with you what I have come to see in my clinical practice and in my work as a coach. My name is Dr. Rani. I'm a holistic psychiatrist and a coach. I help you tap into your exceptional brilliance so that you can be a higher version of yourself. In my training as a psychiatrist, I learned a lot about clinical recovery. So clinical recovery is about alleviating symptoms of distress. The way we go about it is by prescribing medication or talking therapy, and we may also ask our patients to do certain activities. There is a term called social prescribing, to go and connect with nature, to connect with other people, to go to self-help groups. And the main focus of clinical recovery is to alleviate symptoms of ill health. And as healthcare professionals, we do our best to instill hope in our patients. There's another term in mental health called personal recovery. What it points to is about finding meaning and purpose in one's life despite the symptoms. And I think that's a really hopeful message. When I was a junior doctor, I was very lucky to have a mentor. My supervisor was very much into personal recovery, and I learned a lot from him. How can we help people find meaning and purpose in life? What I loved about the term personal recovery is that it gives a sense of agency to the person. It also shifts focus from constantly focusing on the problems or the symptoms to how can I find meaning and purpose in my life? Again, that brings hope, right? So how can we offer more authentic hope? That's the question. We need to understand ourselves where hope comes from. When we see it for ourselves, we can point our clients to that, even our loved ones to that. To offer hope, we need to understand that we all carry an inner light. What do I mean by inner light? I have come to see with the exploration of mental wealth or the inside-out understanding that true mental health is something we already have at a deeper level. And all our thinking, our beliefs, our identities, the labels we have put on ourselves cover it all up. Take the metaphor of the sky and the clouds and imagine dark clouds. Those dark clouds are our dark experiences. If we were to focus on the dark clouds and were to analyze them, ruminate about what's going wrong in our lives, we can feel completely overwhelmed and hopeless. And it might feel like darkness everywhere. We might not experience any light, and we might feel a sense of doom and gloom. What if darkness is just an absence of light? Just like darkness vanishes with even a tiny beam of light, hopelessness can disappear with an understanding of who we are and how our experiences are created moment to moment. It's a thought-generated reality we live in. Sidney Banks said we are only one thought away from happiness. And he said that is a state of thoughtlessness or stillness. So here's my invitation to you. What if you start seeing hopelessness just like darkness? And darkness is not a thing. It's just an absence of light temporarily. There is light when we have a new thought or when our mind gets still. Our perception can change. See, we have been given this gift of awareness. We are aware that we are sad. We are aware that we are upset. We are aware that we feel low or hopeless. And there's also an awareness. Even the most uncomfortable human experiences are fleeting. They are thought generated. We are experiencing those because our level of consciousness is low. And when we stop fighting those, we are designed to feel hope because that's who we are. Who we are meant to bounce back. Who we are resilient from within. And of course, life happens. Again, Sydney Banks said that life is a context sport. Our responses to what happens in life can be different when we deepen our understanding of how life works. One of the books I have been sharing a lot with my patients and my clients is called The Second Chance by Sydney Banks. I invite you, if you're looking for hope, to read that book. It's a profound story pointing to a deeper truth of who we are and how we experience life. Read it with an open mind, not from your intellect, and really allow yourself to slow down while you're reading this book. So that's my invitation to you. Let's awaken hope, not just in our loved ones and people we serve, but for ourselves. Is there any area of your life where you feel less hopeful? Or maybe you want to learn something that is going to help you be a higher version of yourself. What I share in my videos are based on timeless spiritual principles. You will find that by embarking on this journey with me, you will start to feel hope from within. And when you are with a loved one or a client or someone else who is feeling hopeless, when you sit with hope from within, you are going to help them by being you. You are going to be able to hold the space for them. And sometimes you don't need any words. Just your presence and your knowing is enough. I hope this message resonates with you. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you have got out of watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.